Hey, what's up guys, it's Louis at Convention Guy Collectibles, and today I'm coming to you with something pretty awesome, and that is my Megacon autograph haul. Now unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend the event, but luckily for me, I have an awesome friend who also does consigning, Chris Bond. Shout out to you. If you guys aren't a member of his group, he has a Facebook group, Chris Bond Convention Help, I believe it's called. Great guy. Handles all of your items like they're his own, does his best. I give him some massive things to take for Megacon, which is really difficult because it is packed. All my items arrived back from him, perfect as I sent them, all done the way I asked. He always does a great job. Every once in a while, something comes back not the way I asked, but most of the time that's not on him. That is on celebrities choosing what they want to do sometimes. So anyway, again, highly recommend. Check him out, Chris Bond Convention Help on Facebook. He goes to many conventions, and he has a couple of buddies as well that go to other conventions. So if you need something done, hit me up, hit them up, either way. All right, so let's go ahead and start. We start with my Breaking Bad barrel that I was able to add D. Norris, Hank Schrader. This is one of my favorite things that I own. Got a little smudgy right there, but it's signed by Walter Jr. It's signed by Jane's dad. It's signed by Jane, Salamanca. It's signed by Jesse Pinkman. It's signed by Gus Fring. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool piece. Put that over here for now. Got a couple of displays done, including John Boyega, Finn. Pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty cool. Just the one that had Daisy Ridley? I don't believe it is. Anyway, very cool piece. Star Wars, all right. That's that one. Then we have, yes. If I can get it out of here. Cut. There we go. One of my Matrix displays, signed by Joey P. Cypher. And then this is my second one. You gotta take the red pill, the blue pill. And I got it done by Cypher as well. This one's cool. It has Morpheus, Trinity, Tank, Lock, and now Cypher. Very cool piece. All right, moving on. We were able to get Carl Urban or Billy Butcher on my The Boys, not Homeland. I was thinking Homelander. The Boys display. Very cool. All right. My Arwen mini epic signed by Liv Tyler. Just for now, put that down there. Robert Patrick. Yeah. My Terminator 2 T1000 exclusive figure. That's pretty cool to go well with the other one that I have. Sons of Anarchy. Who was there for that? Yeah, that's right. Althea Jerry. Last season sheriff. Added to my Sons of Anarchy book. Very cool. All right, got a couple of Lena Headey, Cersei Lannisters, Funko Pops. That's one. Oh. I don't even know. Hank Schrader Funko Pop. Another Cersei. she played Queen Gorgo 300. So I had her sign that as well. And then the last one, the one on throne, Cersei Lannister. I didn't do any quotes. Not really sure why, but it is what it is. All right, so moving on. I was able to have a couple of prints signed. This one is my Hobbit print, and it was signed by Orlando Bloom, Legolas. And this will be getting shipped off soon for the Ian McKellen signing. So that's one. And then this one as well. Fellowship print, signed by Orlando Bloom, Legolas. This will also be getting shipped off for the Ian McKellen Gandalf signing. I'm gonna leave those out because I gotta roll them up to ship them out. All right, then I did get this action figure set, which is the Two Towers set. And I got it signed by Orlando Bloom there. And the quote reads, "Your friends are with you, Aragorn." So that's pretty cool. It was already signed by Gimli. Now, to the big boys. My Fellowship action figure sets. I got it signed by Orlando Bloom. You had to sign across the bottom there. And you have my bow. Very cool set. That's the green box. I also have the red box. Excuse me. You have my bow, Orlando Bloom. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to send these off to the Ian McKellen signing because they can't take anything this big. And I don't know anybody in London that I can ship it to that would take it there. So, bummer, because that would be amazing. And then the blue box. And again, Orlando Bloom, and you have my bow. The blue set. There we go. Some pretty awesome pieces so far. I was able to pick up one of the oversized rings from Weta. And I will be taking this out and putting it on display. So let's go ahead and open it together. This is not autographed. I could have gotten it autographed, but honestly, I just wasn't sure. Okay, wow, this thing's pretty heavy. Okay. That's pretty cool. You can see the reflection in there. Now, for those of you who don't know, in the movie, the scene where they're creating the Fellowship, Frodo sets the ring on that kind of wood tree trunk in the middle, and that's when Gimli tries to smash with the axe, and Boromir has his whole long speech and all that. When they all started arguing, they showed the ring showing the reflection of all the actors in the scene. And what was cool is that they actually made an oversized ring for that. And when I recently went to New Zealand, I was able to go to Jans Henson's shop and actually see one of those rings. In fact, I got to hold it. I'll share a picture. And yeah, so this is actually smaller than that, but it is pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I don't know if you can see, there's inscriptions on the inside as well. Very cool. Now it does come with a base of some sort. Now I did see that a lot of people were getting these signed at Megacon. Some people got it signed just by Frodo, some people got it signed by all the hobbits, some people got it signed by everybody that was there. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I went back and forth and thought about it. You know, well, everyone was involved, obviously, because they were in the movie. Really, Sam and Frodo were the only ones that really had any interaction with the ring outside of obviously Boromir holding it. You know, all of them were there when the Fellowship was created, so I get that. Oh, that's upside down. Okay. But when I think about the ring, I think more Frodo. I definitely think more Gollum. I think those are the two characters that I would associate with the ring. So I didn't want to like, oh, I have to do it and get everybody to sign it and then regret it later. I figured, you know what? Elijah Wood does a lot of conventions. Andy Serkis probably won't be doing that many because he'll be doing filming. So I decided not to do anybody. I will be seeing the Hobbits in August at Fan Expo Boston. And I thought if I really, really regret it, I can always have them sign it then. Saw a lot of people signing the base, not the ring, although I did see some people signing the ring. I don't know why you would want to sign the ring. I mean, I'm looking at it. I don't even know where you would. It would look super small. Again, like, where would you have them sign? Like right there? I mean, that's like a 1-inch spot. To me, that just seems very, very silly. So I did see people signing the base. It's a clear base. That actually looked pretty cool. I saw Elijah Wood do a few in blue, and that looked pretty cool. But, I don't know. All right, so there you have it on the display. I love that. I don't know where I'm going to put it in my display, but it's really, really cool. So I got to find a good spot for that. So, all right, let me get rid of all this trash so that I can show you last few items. In fact, I'm just going to slide this over right here. Okay. I was able to also pick up, excuse me, the Sting Sword that Weta was offering for the 25th anniversary. And this one, I did take advantage of. And the reason I took advantage of it was because when you go to conventions, they don't allow you to bring metal weapons for safety reasons. You're only allowed to bring plastic. And because of that, I thought, well, I'm not going to travel with this thing on a plane, get stopped by airport security for bringing a sword. I'm going to have to go to the convention, get some type of approval, do this all, this song and dance, and they still may not approve it. So I thought, well, it's being advertised that they're going to sell it there, that they're going to have it there, and they've even advertised it, get it signed. So I thought, let me ask my boy Chris if he can get it signed, and he did. Now, I didn't send him with any instructions, I didn't send him with quotes, anything like that. I just said, bro, if you can pick up the sword, that was awesome, and if you can get it signed, that'd be awesome. He did tell me a story that it was very difficult to get signed because, again, it is metal. Security was like, yo, what is the deal with this? You should not have this. But luckily, he was able to get it. So, I will tell you that this does have weight. It is metal. There's the signature there, just signed by Elijah Wood, Frodo. I will say the signature looks pretty terrible, but that's okay. Yeah. It is really, really cool. There's a little Weta inscription there, I don't know if you can see it, or engraving, I guess. Like I said, it's got some substantial weight. Rachel wanted to immediately take it out of the box and play with it, and then once she picked it up, she was like, yeah, hobbits aren't carrying this. This thing is way too heavy. So, yeah. It does have a little display stand. I'm guessing that's for mounting on the wall. I'm probably not going to mount it on the wall. I'm probably just going to put it on a shelf somewhere. So for now, it's just going to stay right here until I figure out what to do with it. All right, putting this stuff away. I think I have 1 or 2 more items. Told you, massive, massive. It was a lot. It was not cheap. Okay. Posters, my favorite things. Actually, that's not true. I love all this stuff. But this is one of my favorite posters, and I was able to add to it, which is awesome. So first one, not my favorite, but one of, and that is my map of Middle Earth. And I was able to add Liv Tyler, Arwen. I was also able to add Mary, who had not signed it yet. And then I was also able to add Aelmir, Carl Urban. So this is coming along pretty well. This is, again, this is Middle Earth. So it has Hobbit as well as Lord of the Rings. So on it right now is Arwen, Legolas, Tauriel, Haldir, Aelmir, Gimli, Nori, Pippin, Merry, Sam, Frodo, Radagast, Éowyn, Faramir, and Sauron. Yeah, pretty awesome. Love that. And that's going to be getting shipped off for the Ian McKellen signing. And then this one is probably my favorite poster. Now I do have two Lord of the Rings Fellowship posters. Oh, yeah. But this one is my favorite. The other one I have on the wall, it's the original theatrical release poster. And I like it, but I don't love the way signatures look on it. I've seen some people do it in black, but the signatures disappear. I tried going with a blue, my aqua blue, and it looks good. I tried going with a yellow, you know, thinking the gold from the Lord of the Rings. It kind of just fades away. So anyway, I saw this poster somewhere and I decided to pick it up, and then I've been getting it signed ever since. And reason is because of all that black. And I went ahead and have everybody sign it in white. So I was able to add Carl Urban, Aelmir. I'll take that off. And I was able to add Liv Tyler, Arwen down here. Yeah. So now this has Sam, Frodo, Merry, Pippin, Arwen, Haldir, Faramir, Éowyn, Éomer, Gimli, Legolas, the Nazgul, Jed Brody, Lurtz, Witch King, Gothmog, and Sauron. Oh, and Gollum, Andy Serkis up there. So, yeah, that's my favorite piece. This one is getting sent off for the signing with Ian McKellen. So it legit just came back to me, and it's about to go right back out. Yeah. Believe it or not, guys, that is it. Oh, I forgot one. It had fallen already. This is from a new person I started working with, Chase Schulte, I believe is his name. And he does these prints, and I went ahead and got it signed. Now mine is nice and simple. I've seen some with quotes and they look great, but I didn't really have an idea of a quote for this scene. There's not a whole lot of things said during the scene. It said after or before, but I thought it was cool. It's like a 10 by 20 print and signed by all four. So yeah, that'll go really nicely with my Escape Off the Road. Oops, I made a mess. Escape Off the Road statue. Although there is an Escape Off the Road art print that I did have signed with quotes. But yeah, and when I go in August to Boston, I will be seeing all of those guys and getting a full-size Escape Off the Road poster signed, as well as the Funko Pop. So I got a lot to do. But yeah, my friends, that is all for today. The Megacon autograph haul is pretty spectacular. As you can see, got a lot of stuff. And I'm prepping for the Ian McKellen signing. So I got a lot of work to do. But yeah, I'll be taking Gandalf and Frodo on cart art print and sending that in for the Ian McKellen signing. I can't decide if I want to get that art print done. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a artist drawing. I do have a disc plate back there, and if you can see behind all that stuff, no, you can't really see it back there. Maybe right there. And then I also have one on this side. That's kind of more your standard. So yeah, I got a lot of decisions to make. It's not cheap. Gandalf, Ian McKellen is a very expensive autograph, but I have a lot of cast pieces that I need to have him added. So it is what it is, right? So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it from me. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. Helps a brother out. Let's get this thing going. And until the next time, I bring you some more cool stuff. All right, guys, thanks.